All right, this is Kimmy's video, and first I'm going to give you a couple different things here, but first I'm going to do this major pentatonic thing, and once again, these are written as, make sure I make a copy of this for you. There we go. These are written as eighth notes. I'm going to make the first note long, and I want you to think the song My Girl, because it'll help you with your intonation. It'll help you know what the scale is supposed to sound like. So here's that first A pentatonic scale, just one octave. The long first note. Again. Okay, now next is the D pentatonic scale, and that is the same exact shape as far as these fingers go as the A, except for we're going to move down one string lower, the G string. All right. Now, when we do an E pentatonic scale, which is the next one, it doesn't start on an open string. It starts two half steps up from this open third string. So we're going to go, here's the open, here's D sharp, and here's E. So now that's going to be our bottom um, note on this, but it's going to be the same shape as far as up a whole step, two half steps, after we hit the first note, and leave a space, another space, that being two whole steps up from the E. Okay? E, F sharp, G sharp, which is that high third finger, and then we're going to go back to our first finger on the second string, and then the C sharp, that was a B, C sharp with the second, and then we're going to play the open E string, which is the same as the little finger up here on the seventh. Same note, so I'll play it again a couple times. And all right. So, and I want you to kind of think about, you can see those little mandolin tab things down there. And if you notice that E pentatonic scale, all those numbers there on that tablature, the bottom tab there, are just two numbers up from the D pentatonic when it starts in. So instead of 0, 2, 4 on the D pentatonic scale, on the E pentatonic, it's 2, 4, 6, which is adding 2 to every number on the D pentatonic one. So that makes sense because E is up 2 half steps from D. All right, then on the next page, you'll see the patterns kind of outlined there, and it's outlined on a mandolin, but just think again of those frets as being half steps. Each fret is a half step. So what that will do in the end, even if you're just playing fiddle, it'll help you visualize the spaces. And when you have a whole step, which is two half steps, you're not going to play your fingers too close there. You have to leave a space in between them. And then the first exercise 12 I'm going to play right now for you. And it goes like this. Starts on the high A here on the first string, and it says 1, 2, 3, 4, and same thing on the next string lower. And this is going to start on the top E note that we had in our one octave E pentatonic scale, which is the open first string. And what he calls his ending legs. right, so that's how that thing goes. I'll play it now a little bit more continuous. You don't have to play it this fast, just so you know how it's going to sound. All right, and then I'll make copies of those for you.